Welcome to Uncommon Analysis. Well, today, obviously, we're going to talk about the inauguration of Trump's second term. Or more importantly, the disaster of the last 4 years that led to it. The last 4 years have been an abject embarrassment. They have been a lie. They have shown just how corrupt our country is. In particular, how corrupt the globalists are and how much they completely control the Democratic Party. They literally placed a man they knew to be mentally incompetent into the White House. We've had a dementia puppet running around pretending to be president for 4 years. We now know, which people paying attention knew from day one, and warned the rest of the people about, that this man was never competent for the job. And it didn't matter. They lied and they covered up, and they're still lying to this day. Oh, we had no idea how screwed up Biden's head was until after the debate. They're still telling that lie to this day. The mainstream media told that lie for 4+ years. Now they're trying to pretend like they never did it. The gypsies that have been in the palace for the last 4 years aren't going to go away quietly. But America fought back, and they're going away. They're not going to go away overnight. They're going to keep playing their games. But this national nightmare of the last 4 years is over. And of course, on their way out the door, these guys got the pudding head to sign a bunch of other clemencies, which includes sex traffickers and murderers, above and beyond the just embarrassment of the other things they've done. But let's do a little bit of a recap real quick. Let's just kind of ignore the chaos of the 2020 election where they prop this puppet up. Needless to say, he gets in office. And what happens almost immediately within a few months? This was the end of any pretending this was going to be a competent administration.
Withdrawal did lead to a lot of chaos, as you can see in this video. At least 2 people died when hundreds of Afghans rushed the tarmac, holding on to an American military plane as it took off.
American troops cannot and should not be fighting in a war and dying.
Yeah. So that was the end. That was the moment the bloom was off the rose, effectively. That's when most Americans realized we fucked up. Most Americans at that point, this is when the Biden administration went to about around 3 out of 10 people believe the country was on the right track and stayed there for the next 3.5 years. What was the culmination of all this insanity running around pretending to be an executive branch? Well, that's right here.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened. Oh.
Moving to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you.
Ready?
Move.
Up.
Move. Go.
Up. Hawkeye's here.
Hawkeye's here. Move it to the spare.
Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready.
We ready?
Shooters down. Shooters down.
Are we good?
Shooters down.
Shooters down. Are we good to move?
Shooters down. We're good to move.
Clear.
We're
Let's
clear.
move.
We're clear.
Let's move.
We're clear. Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we gotta move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay. My shoes down. My shoes.
Watch out.
Wait.
And that, my friends, is the culmination of this failed, absolute joke and disgusting 4 years. That's what it led to. This entire administration that we've had to deal with for 4 years has been abject fraud from the start. The media was involved in covering it up. The Democratic Party lied to the American people wholesale from day one. They are, as far as I'm concerned, a domestic enemy and always will be. There is no excuse for what has gone on these last 4 years. The disaster of what has happened because they lied and put a pudding head in the White House, a potato, basically a puppet. And that's all they wanted. That's why it's been such a failure. He doesn't know what's going on. We now seeing more reports that should have came out 4 years ago, actually 5 years ago, confirming what we already knew. That he had no clue what was going on. He was signing crap that they put in front of him. He didn't know what it was. He didn't remember it. He didn't care. He was a blank slate. They could just say, hey, Mr. President, sign this. What about? There's even video of him early on. I wish I could find it. I can't find it at the moment. Where they literally do this. They do it on camera. They put an executive order in front of him, and he has no idea what it is. He literally asks, oh, what is this? What am I signing? And they go, don't worry about it. Just sign it. And he does. On camera. Within the first month of his presidency. It was like in the first month or two of his presidency. This is done. And now they're finally reporting this kind of stuff. Now it's finally coming out. At the end, this whole administration, this entire 4 years, has been an abject fraud. It has been a dark stain on the American experiment. And it comes to an end today. Now, whether you like Trump or not, I don't really care. But at least he's got his mental capacities. You don't have to like where he stands. You don't have to like anything about him. But it doesn't matter. He is now the president, and he's actually going to be a president, not a puppet. Thank God Trump was there, and thank God the American people fought back against these globalists, because that's exactly what you did, whether you realize it or not. What we have witnessed, what we are witnessing and have been witnessing since about 2015 is a slow revolution. And that's how our system of government has been designed to work. It allows for revolution within the context of its framework. Because the founders knew that if you didn't allow for change, radical change, to occur, even if slowly, you would wind up with radical change happening quickly, and it would not be peaceful. What we have witnessed since 2015, actually even before that, but 2015 was really the culmination, has been exactly what the framers envisioned. As much as the establishment politicians want to cry, because they're the establishment, they want the status quo. They don't care what the people want. They enjoy the privileges of power and wielding it and doing what they want. They don't want that to fall down. They've invested their lives into it. So yes, the sustained, not only did Trump take 16 and deal with everything that's happened since, the MAGA movement is a sustained movement. And that's how you have to be to make change inside this government. You want to make radical change, you have to be able to not only have a cause, but keep it passionate and sustained for an ongoing period of time. That's how the system works. That's how it's designed to work. And as much as people lament it, the people that are lamenting it are the people that want the old ways. They want to go back to where Republicans and Democrats were basically the uniparty, owned by globalist cash, selling the country down the toilet wholesale, and they didn't care as long as they could pad their back pocket. Go out to the masses every 2 to 4 years and feed them a bunch of bullshit, slap them on the back, smile their face, and then go right back to Washington and cut the same old bullshit that always happened. So congratulations, Mr. Trump, and congratulations, America. This Inauguration Day is historic for a couple of reasons. Obviously, only the second time in history a president is getting inaugurated in non-consecutive terms. But more importantly, the end of an absolutely fraudulent and fake administration that should have never been in office. And as a popular meme says, the solution to this is not to get rid of Biden. The solution is to get rid of the system that created a Biden in the first place. And I hope that this administration coming in will do everything in their power to prevent that crap from going on. And I hope, and I know this is almost guaranteed not to happen, I hope we will get a somewhat honest press now that this is all done. I doubt it's going to happen. These people are too invested in the lies they've been telling for 9 years. But it has been fun watching them try to pretend they haven't been telling them for 9 years. the last couple months, they have, since the election, a lot of them have tried to walk back a lot of what they've done or pretend they never did it. And I find that very comical. So keep up the fight, guys. Enjoy this moment. Congratulations, President Trump. Happy Inauguration Day. And I don't know how the next 4 years will go, but they have to be better than the last 4. And with that, hope you guys have a great day, and I am out.